Obviously, he didn't want to turn out like that. Right? And Umar said, well, why did you say Uthman? Prophet agreed on Uthman because of the fact that Uthman had many relatives in Makkah, big family in Makkah, a lot of relatives, and he would be safer than all the rest of the people. I mean, if he's beaten up, it means that we're in a bad shape. So he sent Uthman. When he sent Uthman there, so Uthman went, and now the Muslims are waiting for Uthman to come back. He took longer than usual. I mean, he did not come back. He didn't come back for a while, and now the Muslims were really tense. They were like, okay, you know what? If Uthman is killed, then it means these people are coming for war. And you know what? We have no weapons, we have no defense, we have nothing here. We didn't bring anything because the Prophet he made specific instructions, no weapons on the trip. We are going for Umrah, they're all wearing ihram, they have no weapons in their hands. So they're saying if they're going to come back, that's it, it's finished. So it was at this point, when there was so much tension in the camp, that Allah asked the Prophet that get allegiance from your people. He said, go and get allegiance from your people. The Prophet went under a tree and called his camp and said, make allegiance, make bay'at to me that we will go down together fighting, that you will not leave me, that you will stick with me till the end. If these people come with their army, then we are not going to run, we are going to stand. And we are going to stand and we are going to die together. Is everyone ready for that? Make your bay'at to me. One after another, everyone came and made bay'at. This bay'at is called Bay'atul Ridwan, right? Or the allegiance under the tree. They made the bay'at, and Allah was very pleased with this bay'at, because it was at a time when, the Prophet and everyone else was completely in danger. They were vulnerable to the attack of the Makkans, and the Makkans could have come any minute. They could have destroyed them. They could have wiped out the Muslim army, because Muslims didn't have any weapons. So when they came in there, when they all made bay'at, then you see that Uthman came back. And that was a relief for all the people, because there are a lot of people who had to make the bay'at because there's no other choice. Where are they going to run? Right? Where are they going to run? There is no place to run, so they made the bay'at. Allah divided the people who made bay'at into different groups. He divided them into those who were mu'min and those who were munafiq. And he explains both these people, but I want to see and just explain that he said that, because of this bay'at you made, and because of this treaty that was done, because you stood with the Prophet, I'm going to give you a gift to all believers who stick with the Prophet. If you stick with the Prophet, this is the gift you get from Allah. Allah says, أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمُ السَّكِينَةِ. We have given to them sakina. Sakina means peace and tranquility. It means peace and tranquility. It is a state of the heart and mind where a person is completely at peace. In reality, what it means is that, you see, no matter what happens around you, if you are a mu'min now, you will never change your demeanor, you will never be nervous, you will not ever get afraid, no matter what happens around you. This is a gift from Allah, that peace of mind and that peace of heart. This is called sakina. He says every mu'min has this in his heart. This is one of the signs of a believer. If a person has it, it means he's a believer. If a person gets aggravated and upset by the smallest misfortune that hits him, it means he still is not a believer. Because Allah is saying that this is a gift I have given to the believers, that from now on, because they did this, from now on they are going to have peace and tranquility in their heart no matter what happens. What sakina means is that, you see, the whole world can be moving around you. It means that everything is moving around you, but there's nothing moving within you. Meaning inwardly you're completely still. outwardly you see the word coming down. This is called sakina, that peace of mind. This is a gift He gives to the believers. And then Allah says, why do they have this gift? He says, وَلِلَّهِ جُنُودُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. He says, because to Allah belongs all the armies of the heavens and the earth. Now, let me explain that to you if you send me a salawat. Why do these believers have such a certainty and peace of mind? When all the world is against you and there's so much tension around you, and you see they're still, they're not at all moved by it. Why do they have that? The reason is because Allah is saying, because they know that to Allah belongs the armies of the heavens and the earth. Every army that's in the heavens and the earth belongs to Allah. Because they believe in that, they know that nothing can harm them. Because all the armies belongs to Allah. Let me give an example if you send me a salawat. You know, Prophet Musa was sent by Allah to Fir'aun. Fir'aun was a superpower of his time. In fact, he was a stronger superpower than the superpower he had. He could be God. Superpower, okay? They can't even claim to be God. Alright? He said, I'm God. What do you do about it? You know, he was God. So, he was sent to Fir'aun. Musa went to Fir'aun, and his job was to bring out the people of Bani Israel, who were slaves, out of that land. He went there, he brought them out. They came with him, they trusted him, they were like, alright, you know, he's going to give us freedom. He's going to free us. So they came out with him. And they went through this alley. They came out of that, they said, alright, it's coming. They saw that, you know, Fir'aun's army is coming behind them. They got the news. Fir'aun's army is coming, you know. Okay, let's see where Musa takes us. Where does Musa bring them? He brings them to a place where there's mountains on the side and water in the front. The only way back is to face the army. I mean, imagine this. At that point, these people were so, they're looking around and said, now what are you going to do? There's nowhere to go. We have no army. We have no army here. We have nothing here. What's going on? So they all came to Musa. They were angry. They came to Musa and says, what's this? You said you're going to give freedom to us. You said you're bringing freedom. And you brought us to a dead end. What do you do that for? We were better off as slaves. Now we're going to be killed. We're dead meat here. That's what they were. There's no place to run, nothing to hide. You see, it is a tense situation here. You have no place there. There's a huge sea in the front, and you have mountains on the side. The only way back is the path where the army is coming from. You see, everyone's upset now. Everyone's tense. They are afraid for their lives. The only person who's calm there is Musa. And they're looking at Musa and saying, how can you be calm at a time like this? I mean, at least be nervous like us, you know, because know that you're here. You're going to die. You know, you're going to die. I mean, come on. Be nervous, you know, at least, you know, we'll be happy you're nervous. Musa's like calm. Nothing's moving him. And the only thing he says is what? Inna Rabbi sayahdini. He says the one who was taking care of us for all our lives is going to take care of us. He's going to guide us. And the same being, the same God that is taking care of us for all our lives and who has brought us this far, do you think he is, you know, gone to lunch?